If your furnace goes out, there's a good chance it's something called the flame sensor. That is a rod that protrudes down in front of the flame. It's in different locations on each type of furnace, but it does the same thing. It confirms that there is in fact flame, telling the furnace to continue to run. Over time, those need to get cleaned. I recommend you clean it annually at minimum. So what you've got to do is first turn your thermostat to off. Then go ahead and disconnect the power going into your furnace. Let's make sure everything's safe before you start working on it. You're going to want to then remove the flame sensor. Typically this takes a 5/16 nut driver or a 1/4 inch nut driver. You got to get in there, remove the nut, pull out the flame sensor to get it ready to clean. One really important thing is do not use sandpaper to clean your flame sensor. The grit of money is actually really good. A Scotch-Brite pad is really good. That's my preference. Or the denim from a pair of jeans has a good grit that will clean it properly. If you use something abrasive like sandpaper, you will actually damage that flame sensor and cause it to fail more often. So let's get it really good and clean and shiny again. Then once you're confident you got it nice and cleaned, we're going to want to put it back into its location. This is the other trick. When you put it back into its location in the furnace, sometimes those holes allow for room. When you screw that down and secure it, make sure that flame sensor is protruding into where the flame direction is on your furnace. Get it nice and tight, put your wire back on, making sure that that spade connector is also nice and snug. Then we should be good to turn your furnace back on. Let's get the power going. Let's turn your thermostat back to heat, and voila, you should have flame. If you don't after that, you probably want to call a professional.